What up, everyone? DJ Nubis.
And DJ Neko.
Here with you on Meltime Radio Podcast, doing another YouTube video for a trailer reaction for This Is Gwar.
So we're actually very lucky because we have an affiliate sponsor now, and
we're in the big time.
We're trying to get into the big time, but I reached out to a company called Java Burn, and mainly because I drink a lot of coffee and I'm always trying to have more energy. I do. I'm the coffee enthusiast. I drink wine too, but mainly the idea with Java Burn is you add it to your coffee, and it's the world's first and only 100% safe and natural proprietary patent-pending formula that, when combined with coffee, can increase the speed and efficiency of metabolism. So the idea behind Java Burn is you add it to your coffee, it'll increase your metabolism, and it's going to boost your health and your energy. I'm really excited to try it. I should be getting my Java Burn any day now, and once I get it, I will let you know how delicious it is, and maybe I'll do, like, you could set this up for me, and I'll do a little review for it up here.
Yeah.
So to get it, you can go to our tiny URL, which is tinyurl.com/Metal Tavern Coffee. And you click there, it'll take you right to the ordering page. And right now you can get a month's supply for $69. And honestly, I was reading up on it. It's very popular right now. A lot of people are using it, and I cannot wait to try it.
Yep, check it out, folks.
And we will put a link to the tiny URL underneath the description of this in YouTube, so you can click and check it out yourself.
Yep. So I had heard through the grapevine that there was going to be a new doc coming out about Gwar.
Okay.
And even more so, it's on Shudder. It's going to be debuting on Shudder July 21st.
Oh, see, that's what we like.
It's going to be directed by Scott Barber, and there's going to be some interviews with people like Weird Al Yankovic, Ethan Embry from Napalm Death, Bam Margera from Jackass fame.
Pre or post rehab?
Someone has done recently as a post.
I don't know. He just escaped from a rehab recently, so this guy is a mess.
Yeah.
I mean,
needs some help.
Do they have any Otis Arungus stuff? I know he passed away, but do they have any old footage?
Yeah, they've mentioned
nice.
There's going to be,
I mean, Gwar is actually not too far. They're based out of Richmond, I believe, and there's like a Gwar statue in Richmond. It's pretty far out.
Yeah, they're one of those bands that for years have made a name through their live shows, how crazy and sick they are. And like I said, I think I was talking to you about it. Like, I remember watching Jerry Springer in the 90s, and they were doing this thing about rock bands and their influence on people. And, it's kind of like towards the end of that whole Satanic Panic thing where everybody was worried about rock and roll being bad for kids and whatnot. But Otis, David Rocky, was on, I think that's his name, was on Jerry Springer in his uniform, the whole getup, yeah. And he was just so fucking hilarious. Like, and Jerry Springer loved him. Like, it wasn't like he was being rude or anything, but Rocky was he's a very intelligent guy.
I love theatrics. Like, so when you combine theatrics and, a little bit of costumes and music, why I love Alice Cooper and I love Ghost and Amon Amarth. I mean, they're not all painted up or anything, but they have like a whole Viking ship and they do sword fights and Loki comes out. Like, I love when you add an element of theatrics to your stage show and to your music.
Yeah, and they're just so known for that. And speaking of, next week on our podcast, not this week, but next week, we'll be debuting some new material from Gwar.
Oh, nice.
So just fits right in with everything that's going on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the trailer for This Is Gwar.
All right.
If you enjoy the music of Barry Manilow, Liberace, or the Bee Gees, then you're going to hate Gwar.
Their name is Gwar, and Gwar, the band from hell.
That band, Gwar, has got to be the raunchiest, most rotten band. They are the worst.
Basically, they're barbarian interplanetary warriors who play heavy metal music and shoot various bodily fluids all over the audience.
Gwar was a big, violent, sexual, theatrical rock show.
It's performance art, but it's this performance art that doesn't take itself seriously.
They were the scumdogs of the universe, banished to the shittiest planet they could come to. That's the thing?
Your act has been described as obscene and disgusting. What do you say to that?
Very accurate.
What you're not seeing is what's going on behind that stage that's making this whole show work. And it's people frantically working their asses off the whole time.
It's an artist collective.
Gwar is a group of people that are determined to make art together.
And they make everything themselves. When something needs to be done, they just pick it up and get it done.
Gwar has never been famous, but we've had these little nibbles of fame.
Alice in Wonderland gets nominated for a Grammy, and we're just all thinking, man, somebody really fucked up.
We're going to start making movies and comics, and we're going to be a punk rock Disney. But it's also where it all fell apart to a degree.
It was a little bit destructive.
I just didn't see the story having a happy ending.
Chaos has been what's made this band move forward.
You don't do Gwar because you want to get famous. You do Gwar because you fucking love it.
It's like the world needs a Gwar.
It was a joke, and we just kept going with it. It's like jokes on everyone else now, 30 years later, you know? It's a joke with no punchline.
Most amazing, cataclysmic rock and roll event of the century, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gwar.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
We love our docs.
We do.
And it'd be cool to check out like their history and everything they've done. It's like I've never got a chance to see them live, but people have told me they've gone. It's like a blast. They really love it.
I know Ash, our friend up in New York, he has seen them many times. I see his posts and he'll be like, another Gwar show. So
you know, I say, don't go up front. Like that's where.
Isn't that where you want to be? You know, you want to come out of a Gwar show like covered in blood.
Yeah, it's like all the fluids. They want the fluids on you.
I would probably enjoy it for like a song, and then I'd be like, all right, now I'm all gross. I need to step back to my hair. Ew.
They got the dew
on me. So when is this premiering?
July 21st.
Okay, I definitely want to see this. And
we will bring you a review.
Absolutely, we will. I know a little bit about Gwar just from reading stories about them, and
that was for odors.
That was for odors. Cheers, odors.
All right, all. Well, we'll let you be, and we'll be back with another video soon. So take care of yourselves.